Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. So as you could tell by the title of today's video, I will be doing a holiday look. So this look would be appropriate for Christmas, holiday party, New Year's, anything like that, even just a night out. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so starting off, before we go in with my eyeshadow palette that I'm going to use today, I'm going to start off using the LA Colors Ultimate Coverage Concealer as my eyeshadow base, and this one is in the shade Golden, and it just looks like this. The prices of everything that I'll be using today will be on the screen somewhere, so you can see how affordable this look actually is. All right, so see, it's kind of dark for my preference, but it'll work. I like my concealer to be a little lighter, but this is brand new. This is the first time I use it. And I didn't have a primer for today's video. So for today's look, I'll be going into the Essence Dancing Green eyeshadow palette, which looks like this. And these are what the shades inside look like. They are so beautiful. So today I'll be dipping into this green shade, and then I'm not sure exactly what shimmer I want to use yet, but I do know I want to play with this one. So we're going to start with this color. Before we get into it, I do want to set this concealer. So there's no shade in that palette to set. So what I'm going to do for this, you can use any white powder. You can use the powder you're using to set your face. You can use your under eye setting powder, which is what I'm going to use with this LA Colors contour set, highlight and contour. So I'm going to use this shade right here just to set the lid. Okay, so now we're going to dip into that green shade I showed you before. And for that, I'm going to go in with a brush that looks like this. It's just a Morphe brush, and this is what the tip looks like. Something small, something that goes right, fits perfectly into this outer corner right here. Let's see what this color looks like. Oh, that's so pretty. All right, let's just, right now I'm just going to pack it on in the outer corner. And then I'm going to bring it in a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Then I'm going to pack more color in that outer corner. So now we're going to bring it inwards in the crease like this. And you want to do this with a very light hand. And then you just want to bring more color inward. Some of that color will disappear when you put the shimmer over here on the lid, so now that I've blended it out as much as I'm going to with this brush, I'm going to grab another blending brush and blend that out. Alright, so just like that. This is not the easiest color to blend either. But it did blend out. As you can see, it's not really harsh, but I would have preferred it to blend out a little more than that. Trying to think if I want to add more green. What I'm going to do is we're going to add the shimmer now, and then if any of the green gets washed out, I'll add more. For the shimmer shade, we're going to go in with this color right here in the same palette. This is a beautiful color. This one right here. And the name of this shade here is Only 17. Now, before I even lay that shimmer down, I'm going to lay on some glitter adhesive. And this is just the Kiss glitter adhesive. This is also really affordable. Make sure you really get it in there. Make sure there's no tackiness left when you're done with your shadow, and you should have a beautiful shimmer on your eye. Now, maybe it's the creases in my eye, but when my eye is closed, it looks beautiful. I don't usually wear that many shimmers because of the creases on my eyes, but when I open it, you can clearly see that. But it's okay. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna add a little bit more green to that outer corner. And you can blend out the shadow as much as you want, depending on how diffused you want your look to be. Okay, so before I go off camera and do the other eye, we're gonna do some liquid liner and some lashes. So for liquid liner today, I have the AOA Studio Artista eyeliner pen, and this one's in the shade black. So we're not going to do a wing or anything, we're just going to put it straight across, and then we're going to add some lashes. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. The line starts about right here and then just goes that way. And now we're gonna add some lashes. Now for today's lashes, I have the LA Colors Dramata Lash. And these are in Dreamy, and they look like this. They are really, really pretty. All right, so the lash is on, and I'm not sure how I feel about them yet, but I'm gonna go off camera and do this other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're gonna jump into eyebrows, and for eyebrows today, I'll be using a pomade. I'm gonna do a little differently, and I have the e.l.f. pomade today, and then this one is in the shade medium brown, and the packaging just looks like this, and this is what the shade looks like. So let's start by brushing up the little bit of brows I have. And then we're just gonna start to dip it in a little bit. We're gonna start with this, with the left brow. Okay. A little too much, but when this happens, I just brush it upwards like this. Okay, brush it in. It's not so dark, and then we look at that. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let me, well, at least that brow, what I was trying to do there. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. Let's try that again. That was coming on a little too thick. Finish the arch, so I'm just gonna dip it in one time really softly. And to prevent what just happened to me from happening to you, you can just dip it in and then clean it up on the lid like that. So let's see, I'm gonna fix this arch. And and that's basically all I do when I use pomade. I don't like it as dark as my hair, which I do a lot of the time without wanting to. So I've been going with like medium browns, ash browns, light browns, even like a dark blonde, things like that. As long as it doesn't have like a red undertone, I'll use it and it's not too dark. All right, so I'm gonna go off camera and do this brow and I'll be right back. Okay, now both eyebrows are done with the pomade, but what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get an eyebrow pencil and I'm gonna shade in any areas that are still sparse. So for that, I'm gonna use the Essence Eyebrow Designer, and this one's in the shade Dark Chocolate, and it looks like this. And this is what we have for the spoolie. It just looks like that. So let's see. Okay, just like that, and then we do the same thing with this brow. So now we're gonna jump into the face, and for the face I have a foundation that is not new at the drugstore and it's not new to me, but I have used it before and I love this foundation. This is the LA Colors Truly Matte Long Wearing High Pigment Foundation, and this is truly high pigment, and this one is in the shade Sand. Now before I put on my foundation, I'm going to prep my skin with some setting spray, well, with a facial mist. And what I have here is the Rose Water and Aloe Soothing Facial Mist by Bolero, and I bought this in Dollar Tree. So I love this stuff. It's so soothing and it smells so good. So to apply the foundation, I'm just going to use my Real Technique sponge. I'm just going to place the foundation right onto the sponge. So this foundation is definitely, if you wanted to know, medium to full coverage. It's buildable and it's beautiful. Wow, this looks so pretty. I hope it's picking up on camera how beautiful this looks on skin, but this is a beautiful foundation. I hope I love the concealer just as much. So let me just finish applying this and I'll be right back and we'll see how the concealer works. So now what we're going to do is get into the concealer. Like I said, I have the LA Colors concealer, which is the same one we used for our eyeshadow primer. So this is a bit dark for me. I could probably use this as a foundation, which I may do in another video, and see how that works and see how much coverage this has. Usually I'll go in with my bronzer and cream blush first, but I really want to see the coverage on this. It's a little peachy, so I like that because peach undertones are way better to cancel out dark circles. And then I'm just going to bring it up like this, clean up that eyeshadow, and then whatever is left, I'm just going to bring it downwards like this. Right. Then now this says high coverage. Usually the most high coverage concealers are matte, so I'm gonna assume this one is matte. So let's blend this eye first. Okay, seems to have good coverage so far, so good. Yeah, it does dry quickly, so I recommend doing one eye at a time with this concealer. And it is matte. And I'm just blending here where I cleaned up that eyeshadow with my concealer. But yeah, the coverage on this is good. If you look here and you look here, yeah, coverage is beautiful. Like this foundation and concealer combo is under $10 and is better than so many high-end foundations that I've tried. So let me just do the other eye quickly and we'll continue. This might just be my new favorite concealer. I am loving the coverage on this. I really am. Not sure how bad it creases, but every concealer creases on me, so shoot. This, I believe this concealer was $3. I am, like I said, I'll have it somewhere on the screen, but nonetheless, it was very affordable. So definitely pick it up. I found it at Five Below. It was very affordable, so I also picked up the foundation in Five Below because they have a little LA color section, so if you do like the brand, I would check Five Below. Okay, so today for contour, we are going to be using the Wet n Wild dual ended contour stick, and this one's in the shade medium tan. Okay, and this is what the shade medium looks like if I didn't show you before. And this is how it's looking on my complexion. Use this brush that I bought at Walmart. Okay. Wow. This is blending out beautifully. I love the color. Okay. Blend out up here. Okay. I really do like the shade of this contour stick. It's really pretty. I like it on my skin tone. Alright, now we're just gonna blend out the nose. Then I'm just gonna blend the rest with the sponge. Now we're gonna go in with our blush. Okay, so today for liquid blush, I have the AOA Studio Color Flush Liquid Blush. And it looks like this, and this one is in the shade Cherry Wood, and it looks like this. This is the shade right here. This color is more pinky than I thought. It's like a rosy pinky tone blush. It's really pretty though. Not sure how I feel about it with this look. Actually, it might go perfect because the lip I'm going to use will probably complement this blush. This shade is really pretty. So, and this was from AOA Studio, so this was only $1. If anything more than that, $1.55 max. And I highly recommend these. I have every shade. Okay, so this is what the blush is looking like. I really like this shade. I think it's really flattering. Now we're gonna set everything. So for under the eyes, we're gonna go in with the Be Pure Infused Pressed Face Powder. I really do like this powder, and I picked this one up in Dollar Tree for $1.25. And for this, I'm using a Real Techniques brush, and this is the 242 brush. Now, do you see how pigmented the powder is? Now to set the rest of the face, I'm going to go in with the AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder, and this one is in translucent, and this is the mattifying powder. Looks like this is. Now for bronzer, I won't be really bronzing the skin. I'll be more contouring the skin. So I'm going to go in with the LA Colors Contour in medium. And this is the powder I was using to set my eyelids earlier. So I'm going to go in with this contour shade right here. Just want to sculpt the cheeks a little bit. Or maybe a lot because I'm very heavy-handed, but... add a little contour on my chin as well. My jawline, should I say. Right here where I put that bronzer earlier, the cream one. And then a little bit right here. And then whatever's left on the brush, I'm just gonna dust the white like that. All right. Now for powder blush. Today, let's see, I have a new blush. This is the LA Colors Ombre blush, and this color looks so pretty. It is in Sunset Chic. And it looks like that, if you can see the gradient effect. So it's like a peachy shade, and then it just gets lighter. So I'm just gonna mix it all around and see how pretty this is gonna look on the skin. It's very pigmented, even though it looks light in the pan. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's very pigmented. Very pretty too. I'm gonna take a little bit on the nose, right there. All right, now before I do anything else, I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. Mascara for today is the Wet n Wild MegaWear mascara. This is very affordable. I picked mine up in Dollar Tree, but they still, I believe they still have this on their website. So this mascara is okay. It's nothing that special, but it will work for your lower lashes. Okay, so I just added mascara to my bottom and top lashes. Now I'm going to spray my face one more time before I add highlighter. And I'm just going to go in with the same setting, the same facial mist I used before from Bolero. This is their Rose Water and Aloe. And this I also pick up in Dollar Tree. This is good for hydration, the spray, even though I'm always using mattifying products. But to be honest, after this video, I'm just gonna wash all this off. For highlighter, I wanted to go in with an older favorite, and this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder, and this one's in the shade Precious Petals. Not only is this my favorite, one of my favorite highlighting formulas in the drugstore, but this is my favorite shade. This is so pretty. Let's see. That's so pretty. Look at that. And it's buildable, so you can put as much, as little as you like, but as you can clearly see, this is buildable. Then I'm gonna put a little bit on the tip of my nose and on the bridge of my nose. There. A little bit on my Cupid's bow. Just like that. Okay, I'm gonna fix my hair really quickly and then I'll be back for the lipstick, which besides the eyeshadow is the star of the show. Okay, so I didn't do much to the hair. Took the headband off and just parted it a little bit, and that was that. So now for lips, I'm gonna go in with the lip liner, the NYX lip liner in Deep Red, number 844, and that just looks like that. So let's start with that. And these lip liners are really affordable. They're about $4 to $5. All right, and then for lipstick, we're going to go in with the shade from IONI. This, oh wow, there's no shade on here. All right, so this is IONI's liquid lipstick. This is the red shade, and it just looks like that. Wait, why am I flipping it 30 times? Okay, it just looks like that. And let's see how this looks on. Now to top this look off, I'm gonna add the LA Colors Plumping Gloss, and this one's in the shade Madness, and it looks like that. So pretty. These are my favorite glosses from LA Colors, hands down. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this holiday look. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave a comment letting me know what you want to see in the next video. And if you're not subscribed, please don't forget to hit that subscription button and the notification bell right next to it, and you'll be notified every time I upload. So thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.